Hey, ladies. Hey.
You know,
How's it going?
today's been the best day for a long time. I guess not this last week.
I'm just gonna like scroll through Instagram right now.
Yeah. But
Oh, Kayla, is seeing this?
Don't worry about it.
She's so fit.
You're not as,
Look at her body. Ugh.
Situations I'm at.
Wow. I just love my peppermint mocha. What the heck? Kayla eats healthy too? Wow, I need to change something in my life.
Dialysis only sick people, and just about every disease in there is because of what people are eating. Here's the thing. If I eat a sugary cookie, the sugar lures you in like the Trojan horse, but waiting inside that cookie is a huge load of butter or shortening, and that's what fattens you up, and that's the part that leads to the diabetes.
You guys, this is so interesting. I didn't realize that what we eat actually contributes to our health. But like, how do we eat healthy?
Come in.
Mrs. Myers, I have a question about nutrition.
Sure, I've got time. You can come in. What can I help you with today, Courtney?
So I was watching a documentary about nutrition and I realized that like I don't know much about it.
Can you tell me what you think you do know about nutrition?
I just know that nutrition it makes me feel better when I do eat healthy and that it's just good for my body.
Okay, so let's assess what things you're already eating. Can you tell me about proteins that you eat?
For proteins, I pretty much just like nice burgers.
Okay, nice burgers. Can you tell me about fruits and vegetables that you eat?
I pretty much never eat vegetables, and for fruit, I pretty much just eat dried fruit.
Okay, and what about grains?
For grains, I eat a lot of sandwiches, and that's where I get my grains, pretty much from Wonder Bread.
Okay, and what about dairy?
And I never have dairy.
Okay, so I think I can do some education with you and give you some advice on how you can be eating a little bit better.
Okay.
And what I'm going to be using is called the My Plate diagram. And My Plate just explains what foods you should be eating and how much.
Okay.
So we have 5 different food groups. We've got vegetables, fruit, grains, protein, and dairy. And so I can draw this out for you. It's really simple. If you have your plate here, this is how much of each food you should be eating. So you see how these are a little bit bigger portions than these sizes? What you want to be eating down here are your vegetables, and then also on the bottom you want to be your grains. And then you want to be having a little bit less of protein and a little bit less of fruit, but they're still on there.
Okay.
And off to the side, you should have about a cup of dairy. And this is what your average plate for your average meal should look like. And so as far as grains go, you really want to be avoiding Wonder Bread because it's very processed. It's got bleached flour, it doesn't have a lot of fiber. You want something a little bit less processed, like whole grains. Those are best for you. And as far as vegetables go, I would say you want to just experiment and find something that's colorful. And that's the same for fruit. You want lots of different colors. And for fruits and vegetables, I would also say just to keep the skin on because you get lots of fiber with that too. So maybe when you go to your school cafeteria, if you don't know what fruits and vegetables you already like to eat, you can kind of experiment and just try different ones out and see what you like.
Okay.
As far as protein goes, I would recommend staying away from burgers. Even though they're nice, they have lots of saturated fat, which is really bad for your arteries. I would recommend a more lean protein like chicken or turkey because it's a lot better for your heart. As far as dairy goes, I would say low-fat dairy too. Just like protein, you don't want something that's really fatty because it's not very good for your heart. So maybe like low-fat yogurt or 1 to 2% milk would be really good.
Okay.
So those are just some suggestions that you can take home with you and kind of think on. And I hope this diagram is helpful for you in just explaining what your portion sizes should be and what you should be eating.
Okay.
Does that kind of clear everything up a little bit for you?
Yeah, that was totally helpful. Do I always have to eat like that, or can I sometimes have a burger?
You can sometimes have a burger. Balance is key. You don't necessarily want to always make sure that you're eating all these foods because that can be kind of unrealistic sometimes. Like if you go to a birthday party or out to a restaurant somewhere, it's okay every once in a while to have foods that aren't necessarily as healthy or look exactly like this plate, but overall those are the guidelines that you want to be following.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm glad that was helpful.
All right.
Bye,
Have a good day.
Courtney.
Hey guys, you know that documentary that we watched the other day? I went to Miss Myers and she taught me a lot about my nutrition, and I was just thinking that like maybe we could all start eating healthy together. I mean, I'm kind of hungry for a snack right now. Do you guys want something healthy?
I'm okay, thanks.
Let's go to the fridge. Okay, let's see what we have. We have some carrots. We also have some apples. I'll probably have the apple. You guys, eating healthy actually is not that hard. You can have apples and peanut butter and some cut up carrots with hummus. Like, it can be pretty simple if you want it to be. And honestly, it's all about balance. If we eat healthy most of the time, we can also have some unhealthy things too. It won't be that hard.
Okay.
I wonder what I should make for dinner.
The rate of growth in adolescence is second only to infancy. They have an increased nutritional needs for energy, protein, calcium, and iron due to their many growth spurts. Teenagers are often deficient in fiber, calcium, and iron, and they exceed their nutritional needs for fat, saturated fat, sodium, and sugar. Courtney will be preparing a chicken breast for her source of protein for her meal. She's using broccoli to meet her vegetable needs. Courtney is eating an apple as a source of fruit for her meal. Finally, Courtney is preparing rice as a source of grains for her dinner tonight. She chose whole milk as a good source of dairy. Courtney's finished meal meets all of the requirements of My Plate and also provides many of the nutrients that teenagers are lacking. For example, her broccoli has a lot of iron in it, which is important for oxygenation. Also, her chicken is a good source of protein, which helps with muscle and tissue regrowth. Also, the apple is a good source of fiber, which is a nutrient that many teenagers are lacking. Fiber prevents constipation and promotes good digestional health. Finally, her milk is a good source of calcium. This is really important for teenagers to have because they need strong bones and it prevents osteoporosis in the future.
Okay, I need to take a picture of my food. So let's try and maybe this way. No. Okay, yes. I'm gonna move this even closer. Wow, so much like fall. Amazing. I'm the new Kayla Itzinus. Perfect.
Guys, did you see Courtney's new Instagram post?
Yeah, I thought she said that she was gonna start eating healthy or something.
How does it look that good?
Maybe we should start eating healthy too.
Maybe Courtney could teach us some tips.
We've taught you a lot about nutrition and you may be thinking it's not that easy, but we believe in you that it can be done. A popular drink that you may enjoy is soda pop, and while it is delicious, it is full of sugar. So a healthy alternative is LaCroix or any other flavored water or sparkling water. It has no sugar and is still quite tasty. Also, who doesn't have a sweet tooth, but instead of grabbing for those M&Ms or those cookies when you have that craving, reach for some dried mangoes or other dried fruit. It is natural sugar, which is much healthier for you, and it still fulfills that craving. So if you still believe that you can't do it, just know that we believe in you, and Courtney can tell you all about her experience.
I changed my eating habits and you can too.